Hi, I'm Ali Burney from B&T and I'm here with Marlee Silva, who is the co-founder of Tiddas for Tiddas, and we are chatting all things changing the ratio. So first and foremost, tell me a bit about Tiddas for Tiddas and what inspired it.
Yeah, so I am a very proud Gamilaroi and Zangari woman. My family comes from Moree and Kempsey in New South Wales, and I've always been so proud of my culture and tried to express it in everything I do. I guess first and foremost, I'm a storyteller, and in 2018 we had the NAIDOC theme Because of Her We Can, which saw our aunties, our grandmothers, all these amazing Indigenous women showcased for 12 months. And as we got to the end of it, me and my younger sister were a bit worried about losing the momentum we saw. So I sat on that thought for a while and figured out that I could do something about it and make sure that we weren't going to lose that. So I started an Instagram page and called it Tiddas for Tiddas.
And what does that mean?
Yeah, so Tidda, which is Tidda, it means sister. It's an Aboriginal slang word that we use and have used growing up. And so it essentially translates to Tiddas for sisters for sisters.
Yeah, amazing. And you're also a podcast.
Yes. I managed to get a podcast out of this. You know, we started it not thinking much of it. You know, it was just going to be a fun side hobby where we could feel really good about ourselves every day. And it caught the attention of the Mamma Me network. Yeah. And now we have a podcast.
And now you've taken off.
Yeah, it's blown up.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely astounding. And I think it's just a testament to the hunger that all Australians have to hear more Aboriginal voices and to be more a part of our culture and our journey as we move forward together.
Yeah, and you will be speaking at Changing the Ratio.
I sure will be.
So what will we hear?
So when I was thinking about this theme of belonging, I really wanted to consider what belonging in the workplace looks like for Indigenous people. We are only 3% of the population, and there's only a select handful of us who actually work in Indigenous majority environments. Yeah. So we often talk about walking in two worlds. In some ways, there's an Aboriginal world and a non-Aboriginal world in Australia, and it takes two different sets of skill sets to kind of navigate that. So I think we're in a point in our history where big corporations in Australia that employ Indigenous people, because there's these amazing employment pathways in a lot of instances now, they need to think about how they use the world that they live in to be a bit more open for the Aboriginal world and make our Indigenous brothers and sisters feel more comfortable in those environments, especially if they are the only person who identifies in a workplace. So I really want to talk about my personal experiences in workplaces where I've worked for both Indigenous and non-Indigenous organisations and had really I feel quite privileged in the sense that when I've interacted with non-Indigenous organisations, I've seen really amazing work that's made it a lot more comfortable, but I've also seen where things can, you know, really be improved. So that's the stuff we'll be exploring.
I can't wait. I'm so excited to hear you talk on the day. So thank you. Can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, I'm excited.